thing like that I don't usually do. Of course, it's still cosplay related, but as you can see, I'm in my nothing about her. I just pieced it together. And if this is uploaded a bit later on, it's just because I've been to a party today. I got some really cool stuff. Like, look at this. It was Genshin Impact themed. Even though it was for my friend who doesn't even play Genshin, and we all got like Genshin Impact stickers and balloons and stuff, and I also got one of these as like a tassel. It's really cool and stuff. But today's video is about like 10 or more easy characters for beginners to cosplay. So like if you're a beginner cosplayer and you want to cosplay like a character, you don't want to spend a bunch of money on a really elaborate costume like Miku and stuff, or like Ram and Ram, then here's some easier cosplay options for you. Now, number one, I will always say this, is any child in the Promised Neverland, or even the adults, because let's be honest, they all just wear a white shirt and like a white skirt. You can do whatever you want with the socks and the boots. And then you just need to get a wig, and with one outfit you can cosplay so many different characters, and most of them, like Emma, Norman, Ray, Gilda, they're all really easily recognizable, as long as you have like the accessories and stuff. But stuff, but I'm gonna get like the glasses, so look forward to that. I might just not get it though, because I have other cos plans which I'll be making another video about. Anyway, sorry for getting off topic. Number 2, Runa from Kakagurui, or if you want any other Kakagurui student. So I've seen a bit of Kakagurui, and I'm not even sure if that's how you say it, and I know nothing about Runa, but what I do know is that everyone cosplays her. Like in my school a long time ago, I remember, like 2 years ago maybe, there was someone a year younger than me, and they were like still quite young, and I doubt they watched Kakagurui, wearing a Runa cosplay. Like they had the full jacket on and stuff. Everyone has the jacket, and the great thing about cosplay, you can just wear a blonde wig and the jacket and maybe the socks, and you can accessorize it. A lot of people don't even wear the uniform with it, but the jacket is so recognizable when you wear it with the wig and the socks that anyone will just know it's her. But for the other Kakagurui students, they're also very popular cosplays, and once you have a uniform, you can cosplay lots of them. And Midari is also a good option, just because she has like the red sweater, and some people might already have that. And you can also, I suppose, do some of them with your natural hair, depending on what your natural hair color is. So, okay. Basically, Runa and any other Kakagurui student is really eep and cheesy. Cheap and easy. Sorry about that. Anyway, number 3. Number 3 is Mukuro. Okay, I'm cosplaying Mukuro right now, so, but this just goes to show that you can, like, almost anyone can cosplay Mukuro. Like, all you need is brown or black hair. Mine is a bit too long for her. Like, I know it's supposed to, her hair goes like up to here. My hair's just grown out a bit since I got it cut last time, but it's still recognizable as her. And then you need this ribbon. I got this ribbon from my Chica cosplay. You know, white shirt. Most people have this. Gloves again. My Miu cosplay, but the person I bought it from obviously just cut the fingers off and cut the holes in it. It's pretty easy to find black gloves like this, and I don't think you need them because I've never seen like them in official style, but I see all the cosplayers wear them. Black skirt, you can add a belt if you want, and then the socks. Almost everyone has that kind of stuff, right? And so if you have natural hair like that, or even if you want to invest in a wig, it's a really cheap cosplay, and I'm pretty sure that the Danganronpa fandom, like cosplays in general, are really cheap just because people buy them all the time. Like there are so many Danganronpa cosplayers out there, and it's really easy to find other Danganronpa cosplayers. Like most of my cosplay mutuals cosplay Danganronpa, which, like, I mean, because the character designs are so cool, right? And I've only seen like cosplay similar. I've only seen a playthrough of Danganronpa 1. I just kind of got a bit bored, and I'm not good at like keeping track of the whole story, but I did watch like a 3-hour-long video on every not Genshin Impact, I do watch a lot of Genshin Impact content, every Danganronpa character, backstory, personality, and whatever, so I'm fairly on most of the characters, and I know what their personality is like, except for Mukuro. I don't know anything about her. Okay, what are we on? Numero 4. Okay, this one, Mithra Mane, and I know I've just done a Mithra Mane cosplay, but it's literally because if you naturally have blonde hair and you dress in like, I don't know, wear a lot of black, then you can cosplay her like so easily, like the hairstyle, easy to replicate. And even a long blonde wig is cheap, and you can use it for tons of other cosplays like Runa from Kakaguri or like Kaede, which comes on later on this list. But yeah, her closet, she changes outfit like every other episode in Death Note. And even if you have like a red plaid skirt and like a brown shirt, you could just use that to cosplay her. Like you don't have to do the exact dress, because that dress she only wears in like some official arts. But you can see if you look in the official art, and like if you watch the anime, she wears so many different outfits. Like you have so many choices, and if it's like something that she hasn't actually worn but she would wear, then you can like easily spice it up. And accessorizing is always good with Miss Romane cosplays. Of course, like I'm fine. You can accessorize with any cosplay, and it will probably look cute. Okay, like you can do what you like with your cosplays, but with Miss Romane, like adding like chains and stuff, that is like canon to like her kind of style. So it really like gives you a wide range of outfits that you can wear with her cosplay, and since Death Note is such a good show, I'm hoping that lots of people would be able to recognize you, and it's easy to find other people to do Death Note cosplays with, because like Elle and Light aren't in this video. I already put Misa in, but just to mention, they're also really easy to cosplay, because Death Note, most of the characters look like normal, real people would, okay? Right? Except for the whole like Shinigami thing. Cosplaying a Shinigami is not easy. Okay, and this leads us on to number 5. Well, it doesn't really, but we can say it. Numero 5. This is really random, but Kaede. So I also have a Kaede cosplay, and it made me realize just how easy it is. Okay, most people already have a blonde wig. If you don't, you can use natural blonde hair. If you have it, if you don't, then you can just buy a blonde wig, because they're really, really cheap. Mine on Vinted was like £3. Okay, and it's kind of thin, but it's whatever. Kaede, you just need that. Put it to the side. You can use whatever hair flips. Use like a pink sweater. If you don't have it, then you can buy it. Of course, buying a cosplay could be a bit pricey, but like thrifting together a Kaede cosplay is not that difficult, just because like a pink sweater, a purple like magenta plaid type skirt thing, orange, magenta, not magenta, orangey, beige, blackish tie, and then like probably forgetting something, a white shirt underneath, and you pretty much have yourself a Kaede cosplay. And it may not be super duper recognizable, but I feel like if you like attach like if we're going to show you just sew the little triangle thing onto the sweater, it would be recognizable enough. And in cosplay, one thing that I always remind myself is it doesn't have to look exactly like how the character looks like in the source material. It doesn't even have to be recognizable, because cosplay is just like a hobby. Some people do it for fun, some people do it as a profession. Of course, if you're doing it as a profession, then you may want to like look closer to the character. It's just all personal preference. And cosplay. Anyway, editor me, tell me which one it was. MHA student, like literally any MHA student. No, I'm not talking about the whole uniform thing with like the blazer or whatever, because that's going to be a bit more expensive. But the sports uniform is dead cheap. I got mine for like £9, and even then I didn't want it. I sold it for like £10 after anyway. They're really cheap, and you can find them basically any size. Sports uniform, you can just wear a black top or anything underneath, like depending on what the character would wear. And fixing my light, sorry. And once you've done that, then you basically can buy a wig for any character, which again, really cheap on Vinted. Since I don't cosplay from MHA anymore, I'll show you some cheap MHA cosplays and wigs here. Like the wigs for like any student is really cheap. Like Deku wigs that are pre-styled and Bakugo wigs that are pre-styled, so cheap just because they're short. And like even for other characters, like let's say Jiro, like there's cheap Jiros. Like I came across one. It's still for sale. Here it is. Also, sorry I mentioned Vinted so much. Like, I used to think that no one talked about Vinted, but then I started like asking people like on TikTok, oh, where do you get your cosplays from? Because I was getting really curious if there's anything I missed out. And most people just said I got it for like £3 on Vinted, which is so funny how, like, because I've never heard anyone on YouTube talk about Vinted, but people on TikTok discuss it all the time. Also, speaking of, I'm not going to be really active on my TikTok anymore, and I know I said I had 10 ideas for this video. I lied, I actually don't. So I'll just change that part again, because I have completely run out of ideas. So that was 5, 6, maybe more. I lost count. Cosplay ideas for beginners. If I think of a bunch more, then I will make a And if you can also think of any more, please comment it down below to help cosplayers. Also, I know this video is aimed for like baby and beginner cosplayers. I am one myself. I've been cosplaying for like 4 or 5 months. I've been wanting to cosplay for way longer, but that's like a different story. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. As a beginner cosplayer myself, I tried to make this video as informational and educational as I possibly can, and also helping you find cosplays for cheap, because I know that cosplay is not always a cheap hobby. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this helped you in one way or another. I'll be back to posting like get ready with these at some point. And I'll also post a video on my cos plans. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!
I'm the biggest bird, I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird, I'm the biggest.
Oh no, oh no. I'm the biggest bird, I'm the biggest bird.